What's up? Hello. How are you, my blessed babies? Good afternoon. I was actually trying to get on earlier to give out a message because I was getting a lot of different information over the morning. But now that I have a minute, I wanted to share at least one message that I had gotten, just so people can have a little bit of understanding and clarification if you're going through this at the moment. So I think, as a lot of people know by now, a lot of people are starting to walk in their truth. And that can just mean, like, you're having a spiritual awakening, you're having a religious awakening, and you're just finding yourself, right? You're becoming closer to the Most High, or, what you see fit as the Most High, since He is called many things. Um, with that being said, one of the things that an individual will feel once you are coming in tune with yourself and one with yourself, and becoming one with God and coming closer to God, is attacks. You will feel it, trust me. And if you're not aware of what this is already, what it'll feel like is, it'll kind of feel like everything is just going wrong. Like everything is just going wrong, everything's just against you, and you might also feel alone at this point. Now, if that is happening to some of you, don't go too deep into it. Don't fall into it, because if you go and fall into it the wrong way, which is thinking everything about is just, thinking negative, and doing just all type of negative stuff, you're going to harm yourself. You're going to do more harm than good. So if you are going through a period of where it just seems like everything is just not going your way, and you just like the devil doing this, da, 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 we have to stop. You really have to stop at that moment and use your discernment. Talk to God. Really ask God. Don't make any sudden actions or movements until you get a clear understanding of what it is that might be putting these blockages. And I say that because not just the devil can put blockages on things that we want. God can too. And when he does put a blockage on the things that we want, it's not necessarily because he's being mean or spiteful. It's because he knows that what you want is not what you want. Like, that's not what you want. Like, it's not what you need, it's not what you want. And so he's trying to block that away from you, or reject that away from you, to save you. I don't know if some of you have heard, but I've just learned this new saying, and it's God's rejection is your protection. So that's why I said, if you are ever in a spot where stuff isn't going your way, and you're just like, I don't know what to say, is God isn't doing this, or the devil's doing this, just stop, take a break, look, step back, look at the situation, just start, observe stuff, just take a step back and look. Okay, look and listen, and talk to God and ask God what it is that you're supposed to do. I say all of this because, like I was saying in the beginning, as you get closer to God, more attacks happen to you. The closer you work on yourself and you get to your own light, the more things will come your way, the more negative energy you'll feel. And this is because the demons and the trauma and the anxieties and every little negative thing that was inside of you, that had manifested in you at one point, is now being shut out by the light that you are going towards, which is yourself. And those negative things, they don't want that to happen, so they manifest into other things. Some of us have already, experienced a lifetime of just demons on our back. So we kind of already know that when these things manifest, we know what they are, or if you're trying to get away from bad people and you end up doing so, but then turn around and you're back in the same position. Most of the time that happens because you're probably making moves and you're telling about it. And so now people know how to attack you. That's most of the time how I think attacks do happen. And other times you're just so tied to dark energy and dark entities that they know your every move. But the closer you get to God, yes, they will keep attacking you, but God will also keep protecting you. So Again, with that being said, as you're getting closer to God, you know you're being attacked and things like that. These demons are getting mad, and so in my experience, they come out as friends, fake friends, or or people who want to get to know me. But I'm like, I know you. I already know you, and it's like, how can I explain it? I haven't yet figured out what the term familiar spirit means, but I know that I've experienced where I have moved on from an individual or individuals, and I go somewhere new and encounter the same type of individual that I just left, and that lets me know, I'm like, okay, well, you haven't left, so obviously we need to work on something. We need to deal with this. We need to squash this. I need to banish you where you need to go. And so when that happens, that's when you really need to start getting into your truth and getting closer to God. When them attacks really start getting aggressive, you start getting aggressive with your prayer. You start getting aggressive with your words with God. You start getting aggressive with your protection around you, your home, your family, your children, whoever, because these entities are so coward like and so angry and so nasty that they won't go after just you. So that's why I say you gotta protect everything around you, but including your own energy. So, with that being said, like, don't feel bad if you have to reject people and they turn their back on you, or they feel some type of way, or they start up some mess. Just don't feed into it, because if you do, it's gonna open up a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't need to be opened up, and um, so just when it does happen, or you do feel that way, you know what you need to do. You need to go and have a conversation with God and ask him what's going on, ask him what to do, ask him to protect you and guide you. So with that being said, before the message gets too long, I just want to say I love you all. I hope you all having an amazing day. I think it's Wednesday, so we're halfway through the week. So, well, yeah, but talk to y'all later.